Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Capricorn, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energies. With all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? So we do have the Tower, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Wands. Kind of looks like you recently decided to kick somebody out of your life, so that you could have, kicked this person out of your life, the other day, a few weeks ago, or possibly even a few months ago. Either which way though, I am getting you definitely kick somebody out of your life, and it kind of looks like you feel like you made the right decision by kicking this person in particular out of your life. You could have felt like this person was like holding you back. I am definitely getting that for some of you. For some of you, you could have felt like this person was bringing a lot of stagnancy and toxicity into your life. But now that you've officially, washed your hands clean of this person, we do see you very focused on yourself as well as your stability. All right. You're also a lot more happier now too, now that this individual is no longer a part of your life. Maybe this person brought a lot of unhappiness and misery into your life. That's also a possibility. But let's look at this human, shall we? Or I guess whoever decides to show up to the right of me. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay. So we do have the King of Swords, we do have the Nine of Swords, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles out here. This person's patiently waiting for something. What? I don't know, but I do want to look into what it is that this person's patiently waiting for, because whatever it is that this person's patiently waiting for, it's not coming, or it hasn't essentially arrived just yet, is kind of what I'm getting. Let's look a little bit more into that. Let's do that real quick. Tell me more about the we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. I mean, you are the Queen of Pentacles, technically speaking. All right. The Queen of Pentacles does represent Capricorn energy, but tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Well, it kind of looks like this person has been patiently waiting for you to gravitate towards them. I feel like the primary reason why this person has yet to gravitate towards you has a lot to do with ego and pride. I mean, the King of Swords is known for having a lot of ego and pride. After this Tower moment occurred here between the two of you, it's as if this person thought that eventually, you'll come running right back to them. And it kind of looks like that has yet to happen, and it's starting to cause them to essentially feel like you may never, extend yourself to them. You may never run back to them. All right, let's jump back over to you and see how you're feeling, and then we'll jump back over to them. You could have been dealing with an earth sign, so a Taurus, Virgo, possibly a Capricorn like yourself, or an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, maybe even an Aquarius. Or they might just have that within their chart. But how does Capricorn currently feel? Okay, so we do have the Seven of Wands, we do have the Three of Cups, and then we also have the Chariot out here. A lot of you sense and feel like it's only a matter of time before this person comes running back to you, before this person, resurfaces back up here for you. And it kind of looks like you know exactly what to say and exactly what to do when this person does resurface back up here for you, is what I'm gathering, especially with that Seven of Wands energy. That's kind of telling me that if this person were to resurface back up here for you, it kind of looks like you have every intentions of keeping things as is between the two of you, which is basically over. But on a soul level, as well as on an intuitive level, it's as if you feel like it's just only a matter of time, before they call you or text you or try to like wiggle their way back into your life all over again. And you're very determined to not allow that to essentially happen. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, we have the Hierophant. We do have the Knight of Cups to the Six of Pentacles out here. This person really does not want to be the one to run back to you. They really, really don't. But the thing is that if this person really does, right, want to pull this reconciliation off with you, they kind of feel like they have no other choice but to extend themselves to you, but to essentially run back to you. But I could tell it's something that they don't want to do. Let's entertain this Four of Cups energy. Again, I do feel like it has a lot to do with ego and pride. But let's look at that. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Yeah, as much as they don't want to be the run, to like run back to you, you know, as time goes by and they don't necessarily hear from you, it's causing this person to feel like they have no other choice. You know what I mean? But to call you, but to text you, but to run back to you. Because they definitely don't see you doing it. Tell me more about the, yeah. This entire situation is causing this person to, you guys are showing up as a true pair to one another. The person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor, and we do have the Empress out here. You know, it's interesting because I feel like, you know, once upon a time, right? You perceive this person to be perfect for you, but I feel like as like time went on, you started to kind of realize that, okay, maybe this person's not the one for me like I thought they were. Because I am definitely getting that you more than likely went through that, where you went from looking at them like, oh my God, this is the perfect person to me, not to me, for me, to like on second thought, yeah, not so much. It's kind of what I'm getting, but yeah, dude. This entire situation has this person feeling like you may just be done with them, you know? You may just be done with them. And that's the thing, right? Is that they don't want you to be done with them because they're definitely not done with you. It might seem to you like this person, you know, is done with you. It might seem to you like this person doesn't really care about this relationship. And a lot of you might have that impression because you have yet to hear from them. That's definitely a possibility. You know, at the end of the day, I don't even feel like you want to hear from them. But, you know, for some of you, like I said, you may have that impression of this person that they don't love you, they don't care about you, and that this relationship never really mattered, you know, to them because they have yet to, like, you know, run after you or call you in or text you. But it's in their energy to want to, you know, extend themselves to you. I just kind of feel like what's really stopping them has a lot to do with ego, and it has a lot to do with pride. What actions will this person take towards Capricorn or moving forward? All right, let's see what we got. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Wands out here. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we do have the, interesting. You know, I don't even know why this person's doing this, which I do want to be nosy for like 2.5 seconds just to see why they are doing this, but instead of this person extending themselves to you, what I see this person doing is trying to essentially figure out like what you have been up to without like contacting you directly. Does that make sense? But that's what I see this person doing. It's like they're trying to like figure out like, are you dating someone new? Are you seeing someone new? Are you happy? Are you not happy? And I do see this person discovering how happy you definitely are, especially for those of you who still follow each other on social media. Even if you guys don't follow each other on social media, I mean, this person might even go as far as to create a fake account just to stalk you, because I am definitely getting like a very stalkerish energy coming from this person. But yeah, like this person can clearly see how happy you are without this individual, you know, in your life. I mean, I am definitely getting that. But when it comes down to them, like figuring out if you're dating someone new or seeing someone new, it kind of looks like they're having trouble with that. So maybe you're posting like, you know, selfies on social media of you smiling and, you know, you just out and about, you know, just enjoying life and having a good time. You know what I mean? But maybe you're not posting pictures of you and another person together because they are trying to figure out if you actually are seeing someone new or dating someone new. But like I said, with the Seven of Cups right next to the Eight of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me that they're having a very difficult time, like figuring out if in all actuality you are dating someone new and or seeing someone new. Why does this matter to them? I don't know. I don't know. But we have the Three of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the World, and then we also have the Queen of Swords, and then we also have the Lovers out here. This person, man, I tell you what, they tend to operate from a place of ego and pride quite a bit. Because this person feels like they have to like figure out first. Before they reach out to you, they feel like they have to figure out first if you have honestly moved forward and moved on with your life, if you are dating someone new or not. It's like they feel like they have to figure this out. Like, I must figure this out before I call them and or text them. Okay, tell me more about the 7 of Cups. Tell you more about the Seven of Cups. Tell you more about the Seven of Cups. Yeah, like before this person decides to like make their move on you, they feel like they have to do like their digging and their research first. Okay. Yeah, the Death card in the reverse. We also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's like they're trying to figure out like, okay, wait a minute. Like, has Capricorn really moved forward and moved on with their life? Or not? You know, are they still hung up on me or not? You know, but they're having a very difficult time figuring that out. You know, I think that their biggest thing is that, okay, so their biggest thing is that, you know, I think that this person fears that if they were to like gravitate towards you, right? And let's just say hypothetically speaking, you are seeing someone new, you are dating someone new. They know that not only the rejection in itself, you know, from you is definitely going to devastate them and hurt them, but finding out that you're already dating someone else and that you've already moved forward and moved on with your life would be like the fucking cherry on top of the ice cream. You know what I mean? Because we are looking at somebody who has a, you know, a boatload of ego and pride. So with someone like this, like when they get rejected, they don't really take rejection so well. And on top of that, considering the circumstances, right? Like if they were to find out that they're still hung up, man, on somebody who's already moved forward and moved on with their life and they find themselves dating someone else, like that in itself is going to really shatter this person's ego. Now, I don't know if you are dating someone else or, you know, seeing someone else or not. The only thing that we've really been getting from you is just an energy of you just kind of focusing on you and your stability. As far as like your feelings towards this person, it appears to me that you don't want them to resurface back up here for you, and you also don't want anything to do with them. So that's the only thing that we're really getting, honestly, from you. But what actions will Capricorn take towards this person or moving forward? We have the Four of Cups. We have the King of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. In regards to how you plan on moving forward, it does appear to me that your intuition is definitely spot on, because I do see this person taking action in your direction. And once they do, you know, I don't see you being, you know, angry or upset as far as like this communication that you're receiving here from this person. I'm getting more so like an energy of you just being annoyed, okay? Annoyed with this person's return. Let's look at the Four of Cups, shall we? Tell you more about the Four of Cups. Ooh. We have the High Priestess to the Ten of Cups. And then we also have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, in the reverse. You know, when it comes down to this person resurfacing back up here for you, I don't really see this person even getting a response from you. So it's like, if this person writes you on social media, or if this person texts you, the likelihood of you texting this person back or writing them back via social media, I just don't really see that happening. It's as if you look at this entire situation like something that's just simply worth your time as well as your investment. There's nothing that you feel like you have to say, you know, to this person. There's nothing that you feel like the two of you need to essentially talk about. So this person may be hitting you with the whole like, hey, like, can we talk? Or I really, really need to talk to you. You're kind of looking at it like, no, we don't really have anything to talk about, actually. We really, really don't. It just kind of looks like you made yourself clear the moment that you decided to walk away from this entire situation. So as far as you're concerned, there's really nothing that you feel like you and this person need to even discuss. How is this person going to feel about all of this? We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Empress, and then we also have the Lovers out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Wands, we do have the Three of Wands, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. See, this is just acting as a double confirmation, because this is the epitome, right, of waiting, right? But the Page of Wands also represents a waiting energy as well, waiting to receive some type of news and or communication. So there's a whole lot of waiting going on here on this person's behalf, because we do see this person extending themselves to you. We definitely see that happening. I mean, the message will definitely get delivered, but as far as like a response back from you, it kind of looks like they're not going to get one. I think that they think they're going to get a response, but man, with that 3 of Wands and the Page of Wands coming out here, that's kind of telling me that they're probably not going to end up getting a response from you. Yeah, this whole like silent treatment that they're receiving here from you, it's going to cause this person to like, you know, question like, man, does this mean that they're really done with me? Well, maybe this means that they've already moved forward and moved on with their life. Yeah, they're probably dating someone else. Yeah, they're actually probably seeing someone else. Like maybe that's what's happening here. Or maybe their phone died. Like I just kind of see this person trying to like figure out like the reason behind why you refuse to call them back, text them back, email them back, and or write them back. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Death card. I feel like the primary reason why this person's not going to end up getting a response from you is because, well, you're done. Now, is there a possibility, like I said, Capricorn, that you could be dating someone new and or seeing someone new? Yeah, that's definitely, you know, a possibility. It's a possibility, but for some of you, I am definitely getting that you could currently be single and you're just kind of focusing right now on, you know, your finances, your career, your stability, you know, things of that nature. All right, what else can my Capricorns anticipate? Ooh. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, given the fact that, you know, this is somebody who does tend to operate from a place of, you know, ego and pride, this rejection from you, as well as a silent treatment, honey, from you, not only is it pissing this person off, but it's causing this person to feel unloved and unwanted, you know, by you, is what I'm gathering. You know, this is that type of person that when they don't get the outcome that they want, they tend to get really angry and really, really upset. I feel like this entire moment is really shattering, unfortunately, you know, their ego. Unfortunately, you know, for them, because it kind of looks like that this person was really hoping that you would still essentially want them as much as they essentially want you, but your actions alone are essentially showing them that that is definitely not the case. Not anymore, at least. I kind of feel like once upon a time, you know, you looked at this person like they were your everything, you know what I mean? But I feel like your perception of this person has, you know, drastically changed. You no longer look at this person the same, but I feel like it's because they gave you 99 reasons not to, you know? So yeah, I just kind of see this person like very angry and very upset because you're kind of causing them, you know, just by rejecting them and ignoring them and not responding back to them, you're causing this person to feel unloved and unwanted. And, you know, again, unfortunately for them, you know, but just keep in mind that this person does harness very stubborn energy. So even though they're not receiving a response back from you, even though you're not calling them back, emailing them back, whatever have you, it's like they're still very determined nonetheless to get the outcome that they want. They're kind of harnessing the energy of, yeah, I'll be damned. I'll be damned, you know, if Capricorn moves on with their life, you know, I'll be damned, you know, if I just kind of fall back and leave them alone. It's like this person feels like they can't stop until they get what they essentially want from you. But I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if you were to like give in and give them exactly what they want, yeah, they're gonna be happy, but you won't, you know, which is kind of telling me that this person more than likely hasn't changed. They're still the same person you basically walked away from. So although they would, you know, find themselves being over the moon happy that they were able to essentially get you back, you ain't gonna be too happy, you know, with this person, you know, in your life, because they're just gonna turn around and bring more stagnancy, more toxicity, chaos, and dysfunction to your life, you know, like it's evident to me that you are that type of person that does and has always brought a lot of good into their life. But unfortunately, it kind of looks like this person has always brought a lot of bad into your life. So it makes sense as to why they want you back, but it also makes sense as to why you don't want them back. All right. So with that being said, expect this person to not go down without a fight. Okay. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.